One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Opening day for the 2014 season between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your 2014 Pittsburgh Pirates.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll go to work against a former #1 overall pick out of UCLA, the hard-throwing right-hander Garrett Cole. Emilio Bonifacio will stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Definitely not a guy you wanted to lose there. Now, you've got something else to worry about besides your command.
Junior Lake will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Starlin Castro will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Here's one hit towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Boy, this was lining up to be a close play. It's a base hit, and he comes up throwing, and if this ball's offline by a foot or two, I think he's in there. Instead, it is right on the money, and they nail him trying to score. Anthony Rizzo will dig in and take his first cuts of the new campaign.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And this is fouled back and out of play. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
And the way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Nate Scherholz will get his first shot at it here. 2 down, runners at first and second. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More opening day baseball coming up following this. A look there at the starting lineup for Clint Hurdle's Pittsburgh Pirates as they'll line up this way. They'll match up against a former wide receiver turned reliever turned starter, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Starling Marte will be the batter. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Scherholz has got it. One away. And with one away, a lovely look there at PNC Park here in Pittsburgh. You see the dimensions on the bottom left of your screen. 325 down the line in left, 389 out to left center, 399 to straightaway center field, 375 headed toward the water in right center, and 320 to the foot of the scoreboard down the right field line. Jose Tabata digs in at the plate. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
Batting third, center fielder.
Let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
Andrew McCutchen will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. After one, no score. Justin Ruggiano leads things off now in the top half of the second. Here he comes on 2-1. For Walker now at second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
Donnie Murphy will take his first cuts of the ball game here. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Ball coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
Another look here. This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run, and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
Wellington Castillo will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Jeff Samardzija will dig in here. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. After the break, we'll see the former #1 overall pick, Pedro Alvarez, start things out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And there is Pedro Alvarez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And you know, the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Neil Walker will stand in. Now a swing and a ground ball to second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Well, this is a much easier play for a left-handed first baseman to make, especially when you're charging in like that. He doesn't have to turn his back to the play, so he gets a good gauge on whether he still has time or not, and he's able to fire onto second base in time to get that force out.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Russell Martin.
All right, Pirate.
On the ground now for Bonifacio. This could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Batting seventh, first baseman, Gabby Sanchez.
Gabby Sanchez will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first.
Let's go, Pirates!
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
And here's a swing and a ground ball heading for Bonifacio at second base. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll move to the third with no score. Emilio Bonifacio is ready to go here as we begin the third. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh no, did you see that?
And he got him.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Junior Lake will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to Sanchez is in time, 2 away.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Starlin Castro will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now the 1-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Tabata is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Jordy Mercer makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Come on, Pirates!
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Pitch on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Sherholtz is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Garrett Cole steps in now. fouled back. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. The 3-2 one more time. Here we go. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. There to take it is Bonifacio. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Starling Marte will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. One, two. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Lake will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the fourth. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Three and one.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Peanut, popcorn, cotton candy. That's great.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Hit hard to second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Well, starting to see some better swings now this second time through the lineup. He had them pretty much on their heels the first time through, but this ball was squared up about as good as you can do it, and he was fortunate that it was hit right at someone.
Nate Sherholtz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. The 2-1 home. Now a hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Well, maybe on a different day, we might be looking at first and second, nobody out. Maybe even runners on the corners with nobody out. But instead, this is now 2 very hard-hit balls in the inning, both of which have found gloves.
Justin Ruggiano will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
3-2 pitch. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Donnie Murphy will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Get out of here, Cubs.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
A good job here. He stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots his ball right back up the middle.
Wellington Castillo will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Jeff Samardzija will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Boy, and he's been all right up to this inning, but the wheels have really come off the bus now. He gives them a run here on the bases loaded walk, and he's not getting any closer to getting himself out of this mess.
Emilio Bonifacio will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. A 2-1 offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Now the relay home. And the slide is going to beat the tag by Martin. He's in there at the plate.
Well, this is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
Junior Lake will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
And at this point, you have to wonder if he has any idea where the ball is going out there. 6 walks for him in the ball game. You start thinking there's got to be somebody out in that bullpen that they can turn to. This guy's just not cutting it anymore.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Charlie Morton is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Starlin Castro will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tabata is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Jose Tabata will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck. The 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Ruggiano is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in. He grounded out his first time. 2-1. That's right back up the middle, and it'll skip over the bag and into center field for a 1-out hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here, just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Pedro Alvarez will try it again, a bit sore this time. He was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Neil Walker will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, that's 3 hits for him now after the leadoff guy was retired. Well, now the bases are loaded here as they try to cash in.
Russell Martin will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw will be too late at first. It'll be an infield single as the run comes in to score.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
Gabby Sanchez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Fouled straight back. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Oh, if there was ever a time for a strikeout, that was it. The bases remain loaded with 2 away now, so, you know, if they can get out of this with only 1 run scoring, that'd be quite a comeback.
Jordy Mercer will try it again. He flew out his first time. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more on opening day after this. Anthony Rizzo will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Nate Sherholtz will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
The 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
The center fielder, Justin
Ruggiano will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit hard towards the hole. Great play to spear it. One there. Donnie Murphy will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time.
Donnie Murphy.
And this is low, but I don't think the runners will be able to move much here.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. And look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Wellington Castillo. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Josh Harrison will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Josh Harrison.
Here's the 2-2 home. Fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
And I think this rain is definitely complicating matters out there. It's really coming down over the past 5 minutes or so. And, you know, when you're out there blinking and trying to keep the water out of your eyes and the rain's dripping off of your helmet, it's making your grip really slick. It's a tough situation for any hitter to be in, and it's no picnic for the pitcher out there either. But he was the strong one in this case and won this battle.
Starling Marte will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Jose Tabata will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And even with 2 outs, This is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that two-seamer running in.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Andrew McCutcheon will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. The 2-2 coming. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner towards second, and McCutcheon has himself a base hit.
Yeah, that's a good bit of base running right there. 3-2, you know he's going on the pitch, and he'll just keep right on going at second, and that's going to put runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Running now is McCutcheon. Pitch outside, the throw.
Taking a little bit of a risk there. You'd hate to see him make the final out at second, especially when you've already got a runner on third, but he gets a great jump here, and now a 2-out single will drive home 2 instead of just 1.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
The 3-1 coming. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called, so they're able to work out of danger here as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jared Hughes will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
48, Jared Hughes.
Jeff Samardzija will bat for himself here with his guys up by 2 here in inning number 6. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off.
Now batting.
This has been a real team effort on the mound so
Emilio
far.
Bonifacio.
Emilio Bonifacio will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game.
All right, Tyrant.
Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2.
Come on, Pittsburgh, let's go.
Grounded, foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. For Walker now at second. Throw on to Sanchez is in time, 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder,
Junior Lake will stand in, base on balls his last time. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it's still 3-1. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Pittsburgh native Neil Walker strides forward now to get things started for the Buccos in their half of the inning. And 2-2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and on 2-2 to start an inning, that's a call you'd like to get.
For the shortstop, Castro. To his left, he's there. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
the catcher, number 55,
Russell Martin will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. The 3-2 pitch.
Here we go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's a swing and a fly ball out for Shearholds in right. And that's out number 2.
Well, as we take a look at the pitches by inning, that last one puts him at 91. So stamina will start to become a real factor here the further he goes along.
Gabby Sanchez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up, way up there on the infield. Bonifacio will put this one away, and the side is retired. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates 1. Back here in Pittsburgh, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. And there is the aforementioned Mr. Castro. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
First baseman number 44,
Anthony Rizzo will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A check of Castro, and now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
You know, hitting is not exactly rocket science. You don't swing at the bad ones out of the zone, and you do swing at the good ones in it. It seems so easy on the face of it, but this is what you have to do to be a good hitter.
Nate Scherholz will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And a full count now, 3-2.
Give it up, Cub.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And this could really be trouble now, because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Justin Wilson will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out.
Justin Wilson. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 78, Omir Santos.
Justin Ruggiano can break this one wide open now if he can find a gap here with the bases loaded. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
The 2-2. And he takes a called third strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with 1 out in the inning now.
Well, this is definitely a rough spot to get thrown into a ball game. Bases loaded, nobody out, but he's up to the task here and gets a huge first out here on the strikeout.
Donnie Murphy will stand in with a big opportunity to pad this lead if he can avoid the double play ball. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Go Pirates!
3-2, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, talk about coming to the rescue. That's 2 batters now and 2 strikeouts since coming in. He's not away from getting a big-time high five in that dugout.
Wellington Castillo will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out. And this will be fouled away. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Jordy Mercer will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And that's the 2nd time he's been set down on strike so far in this ballgame. He just looks like a spectator up there. I think you need to be a little more protective up there with 2 strikes.
Omir Santos will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And they have trouble with it in right center. The throw into second. The tag, and he is called out, trying for 2. Bad decision.
Well, you know what? You got to like the hustle, but you've also got to know your outfielder's arms out there. This never had a shot of succeeding, and he gets caught running himself into a pretty avoidable out.
Starling Marte will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
One run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail it here 3-1. Jeff Samardzija will get an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and he's really earned it. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Hard to do much better than this. I mean, here are the only 3 batters he's faced since coming on. Strikeout, strikeout, and strikeout. Boy, that is flat dealing there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
4 straight strikeouts now since coming on out of the bullpen. He's been pretty much unhittable since he's entered the game.
Emilio Bonifacio will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And this is fouled back and out of play. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. Marte is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Junior Lake will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready with the 2-1. 2-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Jose Tabata will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Here he comes on 2-2. And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Two-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder number 22,
Andrew McCutchen will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now here's a swing and a ball hit out for Ruggiano in center field. And that's out number 2.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Here it comes, 2-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Score holds, it's 3-1. Starlin Castro will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Anthony Rizzo will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Way outside. 1-2. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And this is going to be a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. The location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Nate Scherholz will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1. Running is Castro. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
Castro leads off second. The pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mark Melanson will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9.
Batting in the 4th spot, number 35, Mark Melanson. Now playing third base and batting the 6th spot, number 12, Clint Barman.
Justin Ruggiano will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Here comes a 2-2. Fouled back. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. habita is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Third baseman, number 8, Donnie Murphy.
Donnie Murphy will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. 2 out with the man at first. Now the 2-1. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Cubs lead it 4-1. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Strop will come on now, trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 46, Pedro Strop. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot,
Neil Walker will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Jose Veras is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 41, Jose Veras.
Clint Barmas will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Hard hit to third. Bonifacio. And that will send some folks to the exits, I'm sure. It's a double play, and they're down to their final out now.
Boy, that's the great thing about having a good sinker, and it seems like a lot of times, even when guys do get a hit off of you, the next guy's going to come up and ground into a double play anyway. We've seen it before, and that's exactly what happens here.
Gabby Sanchez is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th.
Let's go, Sanchez.
Sanchez awaits the 2-1. Now a swing and another chance at third. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off, and in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 4-1. So long from Pittsburgh.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.